Hello, my name is Keith Thompson. I'm with the Armadale Church of Christ, and we're in the middle of a study on the Sermon on the Mount. We're up to chapter 6, and we're at the last section of this chapter, where Jesus talks about something that affects all of us. We live in a very stressful world where worry takes up so much of our time. But Jesus says that we don't need to worry, we just need to get our perspectives right. We need to recognize that God is in charge of all, and we need to put him first. Notice what we read. Matthew chapter 6, starting in verse 25 rather. For this reason I say to you, do not be worried about your life as to what you will eat or what you will drink, nor your body as to what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air, that they do not grow, that they do not sow, nor do they reap, nor do they gather into barns. Yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not worth much more than they? And who of you, by being worried, can add a single hour to his life? And why are you worried about clothing? Observe how the lilies of the field grow. They do not toil, nor do they spin. Yet I say to you that even Solomon in all his glory clothed himself like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass of the field, which is alive today and tomorrow is thrown into the furnace, will he not much more clothe you, you of little faith? Do not worry then, saying, what will we eat, what will we drink, or what will we wear for clothing? For the Gentiles eagerly seek for these things, for your heavenly Father knows that you need all of these things. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. So Jesus starts off this, why are you worried about your life? Why are you worried about the body? What he's saying to us, there is more to life, there is more to the body than the physical nature. We need to look at the spiritual nature and focus on God. The fact that he tells us so clearly, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you, needs to be foremost in our mind. It talks about where our heart is. We've already seen previously in this chapter that we're told for where our treasure is, there our heart will be also. We have to put God first in our life. Jesus so clearly points this out in a couple of parables in Matthew chapter 13, verses 44 to 46. The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and hid again. And from joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant seeking fine pearls, and upon finding one pearl of great value, he went and sold all that he had and bought it. What Jesus is pointing out here is what we all need to realize. The kingdom of heaven is worth more than anything we can even imagine. In these two parables, he gives us two examples here. He talks about this person who stumbles over a treasure in his field. Well, his mind is so set on he wants that treasure that he'll sell everything that he can so he can buy that field, so he can have that treasure. That's how we need to feel about the kingdom of heaven. That's how we need to feel about serving God. The second one is a merchant who's been hunting, searching for pearls, and he finds the most exquisite pearl that he's ever seen. Again, he's willing to sell everything so he can acquire it. We need to be willing to give up all things so that we can serve God. That we need to put God first. In the Gospel of Luke, we have a wonderful passage about Mary and Martha. And we can see there these two women, wonderful women, true heroines of the Bible. We see that they've invited Jesus into his house, and Martha is busy serving the food there, but she's getting distracted by it. She's concerned about it. Mary, on the other hand, is sitting down and listening to the words of Jesus, feeding on that spiritual nourishment. Well, Martha comes to Jesus and tells Jesus, "Tell Mary to come and help me." Notice Jesus' answer. In Luke chapter verse 41 and 42. But the Lord answered and said to her, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things. But only one thing is necessary. For Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her." You see, Mary had put God first. The things of this life, God will take care of it. He feeds the birds of the field. He clothes the grass. He looks after us. He will care for us if we put him first. So let us not be like Martha before she grew and learned and became a woman of great faith. Let us be like Mary, who put God first. Let us feed on his word. Let us focus on him. Let us be willing to give up everything for him. And he will look after us. We don't need to be worried and bothered about so many things. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to it. Well, thank you so much for your time. Now, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. If you have liked this video, click the like button and subscribe if you haven't. We look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.